We're going to turn now to the other developing story we're covering this morning, taking place overseas, where the Pope has left Jordan for stops in the Palestinian territories and Israel during his first papal trip to the Holy Land. He'll be spending most of today in the little town where Jesus was born. And ABC's chief foreign correspondent Terry Moran is traveling with the Pope and joins us from Bethlehem. And Terry, the Pope at times showing real anger and making some politically sensitive comments as well.
No question, Bianna. Good morning to you. And Dan, it's a historic day here in Bethlehem in what Pope Francis pointedly called the State of Palestine. That's a term Israel rejects and the U.S. doesn't recognize. But this is a Pope who likes to shake things up.
In sun-splashed Manger Square, packed with Palestinian Christians, Pope Francis said the Mass in Latin. And here, near the spot where Christians believe Jesus was born, Francis spoke out for children in the Middle East and around the world who are exploited and trafficked and brutalized by war and conflict.
Addio che si è fatto bambino.
In acknowledging this, he said, "We feel shame before God who became a child." The Pope rode through the streets of Bethlehem in his open Pope-mobile, smiling and waving. Then, suddenly, a striking tear-down-this-wall moment. Francis making a surprise stop at the grim, graffitied barrier dividing Israelis and Palestinians. In the guard tower above him, the faint figures of Israeli soldiers could be seen. Francis got political yesterday, too, in Jordan, going off-script and shaking his fists in anger as he railed against those selling weapons fueling the war in Syria. Criminals, he called them.
Pope Francis had said that this was going to be a strictly religious trip, but for him it is clear that religion isn't just a matter of the next world, but of this one, too, with all its struggles and crises. Dan and Bianna?
Terry, as you said, this is a Pope who very much likes to shake things up. Thank you for your coverage. We know you'll be continuing to cover the papal visit in the Holy Land.